From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers.
And now, please welcome your
first pitch coming your way next.
Los Angeles Dodgers.
So just about set. And today's starter, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters.
Leading
Look at that
strikeout
per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
Shortstop,
first pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Now here is Chase Mydroff. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Hernandez hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Batting third, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Andrew Benintendi.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
Andrew Benintendi in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Boog, here's a note on Yamamoto. He won 3 straight Sawamura Awards, the Japanese equivalent of the Cy Young Award, and the last 3 Pacific League Most Valuable Player Awards, which is the first MVP three-peat since Ichiro Suzuki.
That's down and in. Tachman over at first with one away.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. Rojas for 1. On to Hernandez. 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And today's starting pitcher, Jonathan Cannon.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Bottom of the first. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Ha-Seong Kim. Fouled off left side. Kim hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's a native of South Korea. And that one is inside ball 1.
1-1.
Right through there for a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Here's Mookie now. And the first pitch misses in the dirt.
1-0.
And Mookie takes. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there. Gone. Home run number 10 on the year. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0.
Mookie gets a lot of power into his swing, and this is just the latest example of it. Now, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one sliced foul. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Noda sizing this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the inning. Mookie Betts brings the noise on this home run. It's an early 1-0 lead. Major League Baseball is on the show. Top of the second, and the batter now, Miguel Vargas.
Designated hitter, Miguel Vargas.
Well, Boog, the story's been told that Yamamoto's bag of tricks is an actual bag that he carries around. Inside the bag, he keeps a yoga mat, wooden blocks, tiny soccer balls, and mini javelins. He uses all of that just for his warm-up routine. Yamamoto's warm-up includes doing headstands and walking on his palms. He uses blocks to work on body positioning, hurls mini soccer balls into a wall to warm up his arm, and then heads to the field to throw mini javelins. I don't think anyone else is stealing his pregame routine anytime soon.
That misses. 1-2 to count.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one missing inside. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
That one not close. And a count now even up. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
Now it's going to be Lenin Sosa at a strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. 2 out, space is empty. Ball 1 low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering misses down and away. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's got it, and that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 1 and the White Sox nothing. Bottom of the second. Tommy Edman at the plate.
Center fielder, Tommy Edman.
Cannon back to work. And there's a foul ball. Shortened a bunt and missed it. And it's 0-2. And a pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Foul tip straight back, and that squared him up in the mask. That didn't feel good.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And now Andy Pajes. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And a sweeper misses for a ball.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering is fouled back. 1 out, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Batting 7.
2 down,
Third
base is
baseman,
empty. And at the plate for the Dodgers,
Muncy.
Max Muncy. Inside, almost got him.
balls, no strikes. Ball. Hey! 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Dodgers down in order, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here
Leading
in
off for
L.A.
the White
now,
Sox,
Ryan
first
Noda.
baseman Ryan Noda.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
That one ripped. Way back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. His second of the year, and we're all square. It's 1-1.
Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And next to hit for the Sox, Michael A. Taylor. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
The 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever,
Third
but
baseman,
just the
Josh
location
Rojas.
with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Here's Josh Rojas. Outside.
that's a ball.
Ball 1.
1-0.
In the air, left field, Pajes. Out, number 2.
Now
Here's Mike
batting right
Tauchman.
fielder
1
Mike
for 1 with a
Tauchman.
single so far. And first offering is fouled off. And that's in the dirt. Tied up here in the early going. Just missed. off the mark, and that's ball 3. Draws the walk there.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
My drop. Stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Ball 2. 2-0.
Pickoff move to first. Tuckman back on a dive. Tuckman off of first with 2 away. That clips the zone, and it's 2-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And now maybe extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home, and he's out. Touchdown, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Kike Hernandez. Foul ball there. Oh, 1 down. On the ground, and that's just foul. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
It's a tough at bat right there. You go up trying to be aggressive, fall behind 0-2 in the count, and then spit on one you think's a ball, only to get rung up. Probably a little too close to take, though.
Yeah, he had it right. StatCast showed that one missing the zone, but not by a lot. Miguel Rojas at the plate. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. And another ball. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. One down, base is empty. Fouls one off. 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a chopper out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. On the money, nice play.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ha-Seong Kim.
Back to the top of the lineup. And next is the designated hitter, Ha-Seong Kim. Struck out swinging his first time. Misses off the plate. And that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And we're back
Leading
onto
off
the
for the White
fourth.
Sox,
Here's the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. That one finds the zone.
No ball.
That's strike one.
Strike.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
No ball. Two strike.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Miguel Vargas. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one's upstairs, ball one. Vargas measures 6 feet 2 inches, 25 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. And downstairs. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Teal batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Two down, nobody on. Teal checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Nope, he held back. On the ground to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the White Sox. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, and the batter will be the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
Just missed.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Ball.
Next pitch is outside.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Fouled off. He was late. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. Betts at second with nobody out. And that's down and away. High fly ball out to left field. Benintendi ranging after it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out.
Now batting, catcher Will Smith.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
And that's in for a strike. And the 0-1. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
One strike.
One away with a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one inside. And that's ball two. That one is absolutely belted. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Able to score as the runner from third. It's 2-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Tommy Edman now at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ripped on the ground a second. Tosses to first. And they get Edman for the out.
Now batting, left fielder Andy Pajes.
Next to hit, Andy Pajes.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. And that misses. 1-1. 2 outs and one in scoring position. This to third. Rojas throws on to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Dodgers with a run scoring double, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the White
Top
Sox,
five, John
second
Sciambi with
baseman,
Chris Singleton.
Lenny
And
Sosa.
leading it off, Lenny Sosa. Yamamoto back to work. That's in there. Strike one.
You know, these White Sox need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't
Now
feel
batting,
any
the first
vibration in your
baseman,
hands
Ryan
whatsoever.
Noda.
Such a good feeling. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And now Ryan Noda. He's already homered here in this one. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1. Just missed. White Sox down a run. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That missed by a lot. And the count's even at 2. White Sox down a run. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Michael A. Taylor steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Michael A. Taylor.
First pitch, and he just misses. And that's outside.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Pitch misses there, and now 3-0. Josh Rojas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And there's the automatic.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Yoshinobu.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Now the third baseman, Josh Rojas. And that one fouled off. This one in the air, right field. Hernandez settles underneath it, squeezes it, and that'll do it. So 1 left for the White Sox, and they trail it here 2-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Muncy digs in. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Sean Burke, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Alexander getting cranked up as well. Hit in the air, center field. Taylor sizes this one up and makes the grab. And there's one away.
Now batting, first baseman, Kike.
And here's the first
Hernandez.
baseman, Enrique Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. Just missed.
1-0.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw. Got him. Nice play.
Great reaction there to
Now
get to the
batting.
baseball, secure
Second
it,
baseman,
and then
Miguel
no time to get up and throw.
Rojas.
Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That just misses. 1-0.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Outside low. Now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 3-1. That's ball 4. Tried another sweeper, but couldn't find his zone.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just
Now
missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Jonathan Cannon done for the night, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
New
Chicago.
pitcher now, Sean Burke.
Number 59.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for
Sean
quality
Burke.
pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Hesung Kim, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Rojas leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Outside. That's way outside. 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Ripped to right. Tachman snags it, and the inning is over. Nice work from the White Sox pen. We're through 5. It's the Dodgers 2 and the White Sox 1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, all set for the top of the 6th. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Mike Tachman. And he takes one right on the black, and that is strike 1. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Got him looking. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And now Chase Mydroth. Out to short. Bats up with it. Gets it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for the White Sox, left fielder Andrew Benintendi.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Good looking fastball right there. Surprised he didn't take a rip at that. I think he got locked up a little bit.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that's the 3rd out. So they go quietly there. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 2 and the White Sox 1. Back here in L.A., and now it's Mookie Betts. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. That one fouled off.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Turns and fires to Betts. And that skips in the dirt. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story.
Swung on, belted. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Cut on and lifted in the air, and there's one down.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
Here's the catcher, Will Smith.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. In the dirt.
0-2.
One out and a runner at second. And 1-2.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Got him swinging. That's out number 2.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right
Now
there
batting,
after not
the
getting
center
a call. He
fielder,
probably should have gotten.
Tommy
He didn't let it affect his
Edman.
focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. And that's in for a strike. And a count 1-1. Curve in the dirt. Swing and a foul out of play. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Betts on at second with 2 down. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Goes down looking. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 2 and the White Sox 1. And we're back. And now the DH, Miguel Vargas.
Leading off for the White Sox, the designated hitter, Miguel Vargas.
That one missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Kirby Yates, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Trevino, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one finds the corner. That's strike one.
Oh, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Outside low, and it's 2-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter
Up
right
next
there.
for the White
112
Sox,
miles per hour.
catcher,
The ball
Kyle
seemed to
Teel.
explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. Yoshinobu Yamamoto will depart, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching.
So the
for
Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Kirby
Number
Yates.
38.
These are the spots
Kirby
relievers really
Yates.
make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Kyle Teel steps to the plate for the White Sox. And fouled off. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 0-2. Strike 3. Got him swinging. And one gone. Here's the second
Up next
baseman,
for the
Lenny
White Sox,
Sosa.
second
1
baseman,
for 2.
Lenny Sosa.
Fastball for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Just missed. Swung on, popped up left side. 2 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it
Now
right
batting
there. And I'm
first
telling you,
baseman,
he's going to be
Ryan
frustrated
Noda.
with himself until his next at bat.
Ryan Noda steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's already homered in this game.
typically the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
And a swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Dodgers 2 and the White Sox 1. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now the left fielder, Andy Pages.
Leading off for the Dodgers, left fielder, Andy Pages.
Fastball is outside. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jordan Leisure, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Iser, the lefty, warming up as well.
That's out the corner.
Foul ball. The next offering misses. Now 3-1. There's a strike.
Okay.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Here comes
Third
Max
baseman,
Muncy.
Max Muncy.
First pitch misses.
That's the ball.
Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Up the middle, boots it, still manages a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the missed play costs him.
Well, that grounder up the middle made it a little more challenging than a routine ball right at him, but it's definitely a play you expect to make as a middle infielder, and I'm sure he wants that one back, but for now, he's just got to get ready for the next one and make a play.
One gone, runner at first. And here is Kike Hernandez. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that's ball 1. That clips the corner.
Two balls, one strike.
In the dirt, it gets to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third.
Well, a swing like
Now
that
batting.
can help you come out of the
Second
struggle.
baseman,
We saw the
Miguel
numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And up next for Los Angeles, Miguel Rojas. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Muncy at third. Hernandez over at first with one away.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Swing and a ball popped up. Sosa makes the catch, and there's two away.
Now batting, designated hitter Ha-Seong Kim.
Ha-Seong Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 in this one. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Line to left. And Benintendi able to make the grab. That is the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They lead it 2-1.
Now pitching.
Welcome
for the
back, and a
Dodgers,
new arm on the mound to start the
number
eighth.
43,
Anthony Banda.
And he's had his struggles so
Banda.
far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Well,
Leading
one-run
off for the
game.
White Sox,
Michael A.
center
Taylor
fielder,
steps to the
Michael
plate
A.
for the White
Taylor.
Sox. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And strike two. Not close with that one. Going to count 1 and 2. And that just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Next pitch is downstairs. Josh Rojas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Here comes a 3-2. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. On to Hernandez. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Those plays can be
Up
tricky.
next for
They're
the White
routine,
Sox,
but that doesn't
third
mean it's
baseman,
always going to be
Josh
smooth. He
Rojas.
delivered a good play right there.
Pitching for
Pinch hitter
Chicago,
coming on,
number 7.
Edgar Caro.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
No ball. 1 strike.
Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Outside low, and it's 1-1. One down, base is empty. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager, as a pitching coach, when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Now it's the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1. And that one is inside. Next offering in there for a strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. And our score remains 2-1.
Now pitching for
Back
Chicago.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
49.
bottom of the 8th. Jordan Leisure.
Jordan
He
Leisure.
comes on for the 35th time this year.
A
Jack
defensive change
Lewis
for the White
now
Sox.
in the game as he takes over
Now playing
third.
third base, number 17.
Here's Betts.
Leading
3 for
off for
3
the
with a
Dodgers.
homer and 2 doubles.
Shortstop, Mookie Betts.
And strike 1 to Mookie Betts.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And that
That's
one
a ball.
misses up and in.
1
And the
and 2.
count 1-2. Line drive makes the grab, 1 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after
Now
hitting a line
batting,
drive that finds a
right
glove, but
fielder,
you will get some high
Teoscar
fives. You know, when you make great
Hernandez.
contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
On the ground to third. Zips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
No, he didn't recognize changeup
Now batting,
earlier enough. Got out in
the
front a little
catcher,
bit, rolled
Will
over on it, and
Smith.
beat it into the ground.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Dan Altavilla up and loosening in the pen. There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. His 11th of the year. It's 3-1.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
At the plate, Tommy Edman. That one ripped right center field, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, left fielder.
Andy Pajes digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Stop,
Checks
he
over
made
to
it.
first, back safely. inside. Ball one.
One ball, no strike.
Just
No, that's
missed.
a ball.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
2-0. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up here for the White Sox. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Tanner Scott.
Save opportunity for him right
for the
here, and
Dodgers.
he's their guy. Time to
Number
lock this one
66.
down and get out of here with the W.
Tanner Scott.
So digging in,
Leading off
Chase
for the White
Mydroff.
Sox,
1 for
shortstop
3.
Chase Mydroff.
Ball one and a pitch inside. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Hits the fence. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond.
Now
Leadoff man
batting,
comes up,
left
gets into
fielder,
scoring
Andrew
position.
Benintendi.
Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Benintendi to the plate. And a strike. The tying run at the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one
ball,
misses.
2 strikes.
And a count 1-2. With the tying run at the plate, you're at the top of the ninth. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Tying run at the plate. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still
Up
in the
next
strike
for the
zone,
White
can be
Sox,
tough for
the
hitters to get on
designated
top
hitter,
of.
Miguel Vargas.
He's 2 outs away. And now here is Miguel Vargas. And that's way high. And that is ball one. Fastball for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
The 1-1. And there's a ball.
2-1.
Fought off foul.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Tap to first. Hernandez steps on first for the out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the
Now
air.
batting,
Good downward
catcher,
break on that
Kyle
one.
Teal.
So they're down to their final out. Kyle Teal will hit next.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
They're down to their final strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
This could end it.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
2 outs. Lifted to left, and that should do it. They'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, getting that win today is a great feeling to continue through the rest of the month.